Hi, everybody. How are you all doing today? This is Gloria Talley from IAN TV, GT Management. I'd like to introduce my partner.
My name is Anton Scott, also from GT Management, IAN TV, and this is Toxic Talk. So each week we will show y'all a clip, and then we will get right into it. So on that note, our other guest hosts are Chef Braylon Harden, as he rolls up his fucking weed on camera. Awesome. Stacy Scott, my significant other, and a close friend of mine, Mandy Boyd. So, Glow, would you like to show the clip?
Sure, I'd be happy to. Hold on just a second. Everybody bear with me. This could be bad. Okay.
You gotta go. You gotta get up out of here. She trying to hold off, and I ain't want to go nowhere. So 2 weeks later, she thinking she go get over that hurdle, because she used to get over the hurdle because she's a gold medalist. He like, nah, this one hurdle you ain't gonna get over. She get mad, punch him. He called the police. He just want her out of here. He like, I ain't gonna press no charges. I want her gone. She like, nah, I'm pressing charges. He go to jail. Find out, video come out, he ain't even touched her. DA dropped the case. Now my question is to y'all is like, when they do stuff like that and false information, should they go to jail? Like, should she lose the money that he would have lost if he lost endorsements? Let's talk about it, y'all. What y'all think? Hey, y'all, I'm not sure if y'all.
All right. So there's our subject. Anton, I'm gonna let you go ahead and get started.
So the question is this: in a situation, if you're in a relationship and the girl calls the police on a guy and he gets charged with something, and it comes out that it was a lie, should she pay the consequences? Like, should she go to jail? Should she lose money? Especially with a big NFL person, NBA person. What's your thoughts?
Absolutely.
She needs to go to jail. What is she talking
I agree.
So
what?
She needs to go to jail. Like, she isn't losing the money enough.
No. They should be able to charge her with like a false report. I would think at the very least. At the very least, and I think that might only be like a fine or something. But they should definitely be held accountable for that.
Defamation of character, because at that point, bro, like, I don't work too hard for my name for you to try to just get me locked up because you mad.
Then isn't that on him to sue her for defamation of character?
Yeah,
that doesn't have anything to do with
him. That's a considered a lawsuit. That ain't no crime.
Right.
But again, she need to go to jail, bro. Like, that's weird. Don't nobody. Female, that's one thing I don't never get, bro. Like, females always at her lying on people, bro, and they don't never get no consequences, no nothing. They just go on a little slap on the wrist and go on about your business.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Braylon, let me ask you this, because you have a name, you're a chef, you're a celebrity chef, you've been a few places, you're in a relationship, and you get in a heated argument with your girl. Okay, do you know what happened with Jonathan Majors?
Yeah, I know what happened to Jonathan Majors.
Okay, so let's say you're in a cab and you're trying to get out, and she's swinging on you and shit, and you push her in the cart and you run away, and then it's all on the news that you done beat her up and everything, and then you go to jail. Then it comes out that you didn't do nothing to her. Do you feel like the time you spent in jail, she should spend in jail?
Nah, she need a longer sentence for lying. What are you talking about? She need to get at least a year or so, 6 months, something. And she need to run me some money because you just messed up my whole name. So what are you talking about? You now the whole world think I done whooped your ass, and then now nobody want. You lucky I still got my job. First off, that's the first thing. You lucky I didn't get fired, because most teams let people go for that. So you lucky I didn't lose my job. That's the real thing, because that's the breadwinner right there. He loses the job, then what?
Well, I mean, in in his situation, he done moved on to Megan Good. And I mean, yeah, he's not in movies or nothing, and they messed up the Marvel cinematic universe and everything over it. But I mean, he's not in prison. And I mean, you know, I understand what you're saying. Like he lost a lot, but
I don't work too hard to be losing something by over a lot. Period. I ain't hear none of that. And you're gonna have to see me either in court or in the street. One or two, you're going to see me regardless.
Wait a minute. The girl has to see you in the streets, bro? You gonna fight her?
She ain't got to see me, but she gonna see my sisters, and she gonna see my cousins, and she gonna see everybody I know.
Okay, that just took a turn.
That's crazy.
Braylon knows that she's gonna see him. Braylon knows. We got somebody else. We got Corey, somebody that's trying to get on. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring them in. Hi, Corey.
What that say?
Corey. Oh wait.
Corey, you're on mute.
You're on mute, Corey. You gotta unmute yourself.
Oh.
Hey, Corey.
Hey. Am I unmuted?
Welcome.
Yeah, you're unmuted now.
How y'all doing?
Good.
Okay, that's what's up. My bad, I'm a little late, y'all.
It's okay, Corey. Welcome to Toxic Talk. The conversation we're having right now. So you do music, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's say the next 2 years, you blow up, right? And not saying that you're not now, but you have a huge following and you have a girlfriend and y'all get in an altercation. You don't really put your hands on her, but she goes to the courts, get you locked up and everything. And when it comes out that you didn't do nothing, now you done served jail time and stuff. Do you think she should pay the consequences? Should she go to jail? Should she have to come out of pocket for anything?
Damn. I don't know. I mean, I don't wish that. I don't wish jail on nobody. So I don't know. Like, come out of pocket for anything. Like, do I really love her though? Like, the girl I'm with now, if she does some shit like that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
damn, you just gonna eat it, my guy?
Right. Same day, you know what I'm saying? You feel?
Okay. So ladies, let me ask y'all this. So from what he said, right? If you have a guy like that and he eats the charges and everything, he was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna stay with her. You know what I mean? Like, do y'all stay with this man and keep abusing him, or do y'all be like, do we move on? Like,
and they gonna take advantage of that. What are you talking about?
Shut up, Braylon.
That is a crazy thing to say. That is crazy. Heck no. I don't think you try to take advantage of anybody in life. I think you treat people the way you want to be treated. And you do not want people to take advantage of you, so why would you take advantage of somebody else? I absolutely understand, though, that people are weird out there. I get that. Crazy. But you cannot just assume that everyone's like that. Like, if that's part of the issue, is that nobody's talking about that.
90 people are like that.
90 what?
90% of women are like that around here.
What's that?
Yeah. If they find a simp, they gonna run his pockets dry till they can't no more. And then
among the
they gonna find another one. And then guess what? They gonna find another one. And then guess what? They gonna find another one. That's how hoes stay relevant.
Well, to be honest with you, I think it depends on the person, and also the age, because people my age would be like, see ya. That just shows me just how toxic you actually are. The fact that you would allow me to use you, the fact that you're willing to like compromise your whole livelihood for me, nah, that spells a whole new word for me.
Now, okay. So I understand what you're saying, right? But to make a mistake and do something and then the person stay with you, or are you saying like if you deliberately do something to somebody and then they're like, fuck it, I'm gonna stay with you, then it's like now you're like, you know what? Yeah, you're soft. Time for you to get the fuck on.
Period. Meaning like no. What I'm saying is either way, because if you're going to allow me to take advantage of you, you know what I'm saying? If you feel like it's okay for me to take advantage of you, I'm looking at you in a completely different manner anyway. I'm looking at you as, okay, you one of those. In other words, it's like you're very immature for your age to allow a woman to be able to use, to abuse, to whatever. And at the end of the day, I'm going to sit up there and I'm going to look at you differently. I don't want to deal with you because you've already showed me your toxic trait. You have a trait. Now, I know that means that you have a side, a toxic side. So that means that whatever you do to me, I'm supposed to go along with it because you went along with whatever it is that I did with you. So at the end of the day, I don't have the energy or time for that kind of stuff. Like I said, it could be age related because I know 20s and 30-year-olds, they would definitely probably go for it, use that person. I'm just not down for that.
Okay, so that's my thing, okay? Because from what I've noticed, like Braylon said, from I want to say about 32 under, because I've been in the club since I was 18 and I done seen all kind of shit. And I feel like, you know, I've watched generation from generation from generation, and the girls nowadays are more masculine than the men are. They're more back when I was coming up, you had to have game to go get a girl. You had to talk a certain way. You had to swag a certain way. You had to do certain things to make sure you secured the girl. Nowadays, it's the girls. I done watched, man, they walk in the club and I'm choosing you for the night, nigga. You coming with me and whoop-de-whoops and yada-yadas. And I'm like, what in the hell is going on? And they'll be back the next night for another person. Like, it's the toxic shit that is going on right now today in the world is beyond me. And to see something like that story we just watched, it's becoming more common.
You gotta love a person to a core. If you think you ready, call the police on me, and I'm gonna stay with you after. My friend just went through it.
I'm not going through that. That's out.
Look at Darnell.
You gonna compromise my freedom? Nah, I'm cool.
And you let me lose everything?
I'm cool.
Nah, I gotta be away from you before I kill you. For real.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Toxic.
Like for real.
We don't condone violence.
That just takes you to a whole nother level, bro. Like, bro, that's why people be snapping. That's why they make shows like Snap. Because you done took me to a point where I don't have nothing else to lose at this point.
Think about it. You lose practically everything over BS.
Over a lie.
Why would you even want to even consider staying in a relationship?
Time out. So y'all mean to tell me after all the relationship y'all have been in, love haven't made y'all do some dumb shit and stay with a person longer than what you needed to stay with them?
When I was younger.
Come on, man. Facts, though.
When I was younger.
Yeah.
We all done it. But
okay, so that's what I'm saying.
There's levels to shit, though, A1. That's what I'm saying.
There are levels, for real. Like, if you all are having an argument, that's one thing. But if you're calling the police, that's a whole other fucking level.
You now put me in a legal position. Oh, I'm coming.
They don't like us anyway, and you gonna call them? Oh, man, you crazy. Yeah, all right. Stay away from me, please.
Yeah. Wait. So let me get this straight. So Anton, what are you saying?
What do you mean? What am I saying?
You would go through it? You would allow someone to?
Oh, I've been through it. I've been through it, and I stayed with the woman, and I ended up going to jail 3 times over shit that I didn't do. And
I know it wasn't Stacy, because I know it wasn't Stacy.
No, she ain't shooting me, nigga. The fuck?
Man,
no,
A1.
No, it wasn't. It was. It doesn't matter who it was. But I am now out of that relationship, and it has been quite a while. It's been over.
I was going to ask you, and how long did you stay with this person?
How long was I with the person? 11 years.
Okay, that's different. There's history and there's time already there.
But does that matter though?
No.
Time, bro.
Like,
But even still, yet, nah.
I will say I was younger. I was in my 20s and stuff when it happened. So I mean,
that's a whole different ball game.
Exactly. You take whatever. We take a lot. Trust me.
Yes, gosh.
30s. I took a lot into my 20s.
Take a lot of the BS in our 20s and 30s, but once we start hitting that 40s,
I promise you,
it stops.
Listen, I'm not doing
it begins to end. Hey, you guys, can we just take a quick break? 1 moment, please. Thank you. Not just a second. Yeah, hold on, guys. All right, go ahead. Keep talking. I'm listening. Go for it.
You're still recording.
Yeah, for approximately 3 minutes and 1 second.
Oh crap. Me and my best friend talk to each other all the time about the stuff that we go through in relationships, and we have come to the conclusion that we all have a line that we get to in a relationship, and all of our lines are different. And I can't judge you for what you keep going back to, because you're going to be ready to move on when you are ready to move on. So you, instead of blaming that person or being like, why do you keep doing this? You be supportive, and then you talk about, I understand that you're going to get to the point where you're done messing with it and you're going to walk away.
Okay, well, I'm the asshole of the group. I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all. I think a lot of it is like Braylon said. When you're younger, you take a whole lot of BS, okay? But when you get older, it's like there is no room for the BS. It really is no room. Agreed. And it's like, you can come to me toxic as you want. You can come to me saying these things. I'm already taking inventory on who you are and what you're doing. I cannot take chances on people that just going to let stuff like roll off their back willy-nilly. You know what I'm saying? It's like, this is serious. You are destroying my integrity. You're destroying my livelihood. You're destroying my money. You're destroying my potential future. I am okay. But that's talking from voice of experience, which is some people have never gone through this.
Right.
So as a voice of experience, I've gone through it. So I already know what I am going to deal with and what I won't. As a young person, I have no idea what I'm dealing with. I'm just trying this for the first time. You know what I'm saying?
Stuff when you're young.
Right. It's a whole different ballgame. But then you got some older people that continuously go through the cycle no matter what.
Well, that's okay. So that's what I'm pretty much saying. Like, the things I went through in my 20s, I won't go through now. Yeah. Like, I'm not gonna spend no nights in jail and then get out, go home, and we're all lovey-dovey. Like, at that point, like Braylon said, like, you tried to end me. Like, you tried to really ruin me.
Destroy me.
Like, for real. So I mean, I can't look at the same, because I done already been through that situation.
And to piggyback off my one comment about the age thing, I mean, we also, like, everybody has different versions of you. So this person might get 1 chance, this person might get 7, this person might get 3. It honestly just depends on, like, how much you really honestly love a person, for real. Everybody's not gonna get the same amount of chances. I've been there, done that too. You learn all the time.
I agree. There's a line, and this situation would be the line.